Hi guys, Laura with Evolution Pilates Studio here to bring you an intermediate advanced level reformer flow. Today, during our session, we will be using our box quite often. We're also going to be using a squishy ball during the initial portion of the class. Make sure you have those props handy. Because this is an intermediate advanced level class, we will be moving quite quickly. I won't be showing as many modifications during the session. So if you know that you need to change your springs to suit your body, either heavier or lighter, please do so. Also, any exercises that don't feel appropriate for your body today, modify or eliminate those exercises. I'm really looking forward to this one. Again, we will be moving quite quickly in pace, and I think we'll get a really good workout here. Get all your equipment, I'll get mine ready, and we will get started. Okay guys, so I have my reformer set up on one red spring. My long box is on, my foot bar is up, and I've got my ball handy. So we're going to start out bringing our tailbone to the front edge of our box, as close to the front edge as you can, bringing that ball between the knees, and sitting up tall on the sit bones. From here, we're just going to give a gentle squeeze on that ball, sit up as tall as we can, and then float those arms straight forward of the shoulders. Take a breath, inhale, grow nice and long through the back of the neck, and then exhale, tuck the tailbone under, and let's roll our spine back onto the box. Bottom tips of the shoulder blades find the box. Inhale the arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, chin reaches towards the chest. Squeeze in on that ball, and roll the spine back up. Good, sitting up nice and tall again. Inhale. Exhale, tuck that tailbone under and roll the spine down. Nice and slowly, one vertebra at a time. Inhale, hands come to the ceiling. Exhale, roll the spine up. Let's do two more just like that. Inhale. Exhale, tailbone reaches towards the backs of the knees. Rolling the spine down. Inhaling the arms up overhead. And exhaling, rolling that spine up. And last time through, rolling it down, keeping those collarbones nice and open. Inhaling and exhaling, rolling the spine all the way back up. From here, bring your hands behind your head, elbows nice and wide. Inhale here, and then exhale, rotate. Inhale back center, grow tall again. Exhale, rotate the other way. Inhale back center. As you rotate, give me a little squeeze on that ball. Inhale back center and exhale, rotate the other way. Gentle squeeze. We'll do two more each way. Finding your breath. Last time here, come back center, lower the arms down. We'll take that ball and place it behind us on the reformer, or on the box. So we're going to roll down, and I'd like that ball to be about at the mid-back, a little bit below the bottom tips of the shoulder blades. Hands come back behind the head. Make sure you feel nice and centered, and then carefully bring your feet up onto the foot bar. Remember, we're on that one heavy spring. From here, heels together, toes apart, and let's just press the carriage out, lengthening the legs, and then pull the carriage in. And again. Very nice job. Elbows are wide. Your upper body is in a little bit of forward flexion here. Beautiful. Adding on. Lift your head, neck, and chest up as you straighten the legs a little bit more. And then as you bend the knees, open your chest up over the ball. Exhale, curl and lift. Inhale, lower and lengthen. Exhale, curl and lift. Inhale, lower and lengthen. Let's do four more. And three. Last two. Head is heavy in the hands. Last time, exhale, curl up. Beautiful, keep both legs long. Just bring your feet to parallel now, and we're gonna bring our right knee into a tabletop position. Bending the left leg and straightening the left leg. Exhale as the leg lengthens. Adding on here. Open the chest as you come in. Exhale, curl up as you lengthen the left leg. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's do 3 more here. And 2. Last time, one more thing to do on this side. We're just going to add a little rotation as we lengthen the left leg. So we curl up and rotate to the right, lower down and lengthen. Curl up and rotate, lower down and lengthen. Let's do 4 more here. And 3. Last 2. And last time. Bring your upper body back center. Place both feet on the foot bar. Bring your right knee into a tabletop position and then bend and straighten the right leg. If at any point during this set you need to sit up and just release through the spine, release through the belly, you can, and then come right back in. Let's add that upper body forward flexion as we press out, and then lower the chest down as we come in. Nice, last 3 here. And 2. Last one, adding on just a little bit, add that rotation, and come center. And rotate, and come center. For 4. And 3. And last time here. Beautiful job. Carefully grab onto the backs of your thighs and help yourself all the way up to seated. Very nice. From here, we're going to put the ball down, coming off of the box, and taking the box off to the front of the reformer, just to get it out of the way for a moment. Let's lay all the way down on our back. After, we put on an additional heavy spring. So now I'm on 2 heavy springs. Laying all the way down. My headrest is up because that's comfortable for me. And I'm going to take my feet into my long loops. Good. Once you're here, just make sure you're nice and centered. Heels together, toes apart. Let's press out and in a few times. Establishing a long spine. Squeezing those heels together. Your knees are just hugging the outside of the straps. And 4 more here. And 3. Tailbone is nice and heavy on that carriage. Last 2. And last one, hold those legs long. Open the legs out to a V. Exhale and close the legs together. Open and close. As you open the legs, let's flex the feet. As you close the legs together, let's point the toes. Flex and point. And flex and point for 4. 3. Last 2. And last time. Let's combine those 2. Coming back into frog. Keeping the carriage still, extending the legs to your V. And then zipping the inner thighs back together at your high diagonal. Bend back into frog. Open to V and close. So the carriage stays still in your transition from your frog to your V. The carriage moves in your transition from your V to the high diagonal. For 4, 3, 2, last time. Let's reverse it. From your high diagonal out to your V, hold the carriage steady as you bring your heels together in frog, and then push back out. Open, frog, high diagonal. Open, frog, high diagonal. We'll do 4 more here. 3, 2, last time, coming back into frog, keeping the carriage still, opening just the right leg out to the right, bringing it back in. Opening just the left leg out to the left, bringing it back in. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's do 4 more. Check in with your pelvis. Make sure the back of your pelvis is equally weighted. Last time. Good. From here, extend those legs slightly further forward. So if you look down at the shape between your inner thighs, there's a diamond shape between those inner thighs. Keep that diamond shape, keep squeezing the heels, and just lift that diamond shape up, toes closer to the ceiling, and then exhale, bring that diamond shape back down. Inhale, and exhale. And inhale, and exhale. Beautiful, just working on those outer hips. Let's do 4 more here. And 3. And last time. Beautiful job. Extend those legs long to your high diagonal. If your headrest is up, let's take it down. Beautiful. 4 short spine. So back into frog, heels together, knees apart. Press the carriage out, lengthening the legs. Bring your toes up over your nose. Bend the knees, and then roll the spine all the way down. Keeping your heels nice and still in space until the last moment, and then bringing the legs back down and extending them. Here we go again. Toes over the nose. Bend the knees towards the shoulder blocks. Keep the carriage still. Lower the spine down. And then lengthen the legs out to your high diagonal. 2 more to go. So in this version of short spine, I'm not bringing my toes over my nose first. I'm trying my best to keep the shape of my hips the same, the angle from torso to thigh, and when I lift up, I'm trying to lift that whole shape up at the same time. Bend the knees, and then roll the spine down. Let's try that 1 more time. Keeping that shape, that angle the same. Lift everything up at the same time. Bend the knees, and then roll the spine down. Legs back to your diagonal line, toes come together. From here, for long spine, let's bring our toes up to the ceiling, keeping the carriage still and a bit of forward pressure in the feet. Let's lift and roll the spine up. Separate the legs, roll the spine down, and sweep the legs forward to our diagonal. Again, toes come to the ceiling. Peel your spine up off the reformer. Separate those legs, roll the spine down, and sweep the legs forward to your diagonal. 2 more to go. Toes to the sky, steady carriage, separate, and roll, and sweep. Last time, toes to the ceiling. Carefully roll up, separate, roll down, and sweep the legs forward. From here, let's bend our knees and take our straps off of our feet. Place those straps back. Prop yourself up. We're going to put 1 light spring on, so 1 yellow spring. And then we're going to grab our box and place our box right next to our carriage. Good, so I'm pushing my long box right up against the carriage. Then I'm going to sit down on the front edge and roll down onto my back here. I want as much of my back supported on the box as possible. Then I'm going to take my strap that's closest to me and take it to the hand that's closest to the carriage. Other hand comes back behind the head for neck support. I'm lifting my heels up off the ground, so I'm just on my toes. And from here, I'm gonna curl my head, neck, and chest up, bringing the strap down and forward, and then lower my chest down, bringing the strap up to the ceiling. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lower. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lower for 4. Finding that breath. Last 2, nice and smooth on those springs. Last time here. Adding on, as the arms come down, the opposite knee lifts up. And tap. And up. And tap. Last 3. And 2. Last time. Stay here, arm down by the side, and just tap and lift the opposite knee. Imagine you're using those obliques to lift that knee up for 4, and 3, and 2, and last 1. Lower the toe down, lift the arm up. We're going to add a little bit of rotation here. So curl the head, neck, and chest up, lift the left knee as we rotate past it, and then lower back down. And again, lift and rotate, and lower and lengthen. Lift and rotate, lower and lengthen. For 4, and 3, and last time here. Stay here in rotation and tap and lift the knee. For 4, and 3, and 2, and last time. Both feet come down, arm comes up. You can carefully put that strap back, just briefly. Sit all the way up, and then I'm going to have my back to you for just a minute while we do some lateral flexion. So I'm going to stay on that very light spring. You could always add, change that spring to a blue, so a little bit heavier. I'm going to situate myself so I'm close to my foot bar, and then I'm taking my shorter loop if you have one, and I'm going to take it over my elbow, right? I'm going to bring my hands behind my head, even weight through both knees, grow nice and tall through the spine, and when you're ready, exhale and laterally flex the spine towards the foot bar. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, laterally flex the spine. Inhale, grow tall. For 4, and 3, last time through. Grow nice and tall. From here, we're going to rotate the spine. So rotate towards your foot bar, pulling that spring with you, and then rotate back forward. And exhale, rotate. And inhale, center. And exhale, rotate. And inhale, center. Try to keep weight even through both knees throughout this exercise. Last one here. And now let's combine the 2. So we laterally flex, we lift, we rotate, we return. We laterally flex, we lift, we rotate, we return for 4. And 3. Last 2. And 1 more to go. Beautiful job. And carefully release that strap. Place it back onto your peg. And before we transfer onto the other side of the reformer, we're going to bring our box up on top, right in front of the shoulder blocks here. And from here, come to kneeling on our carriage. So if you want, you could take your foot bar down. I think I will, just so it's not in our way. Good. come down onto our forearms on the box. My toes are on the edge of the carriage, and I feel nice and stable here. If you have a standing platform, you could add that on. From here, just hover those knees, make sure your feet feel stable, and press the carriage out, and pull the carriage in. And press it out, and pull it in. Spine is nice and long, gaze is slightly forward to the hands, and my belly is braced. Let's do 4 more here. And 3. The last 2. And last one, hold the carriage out, pike the hips up, bringing the carriage in, and then press yourself back out. And again, with control, find the stopper, and then press back out into plank. Let's do 4. And 3. The last 2. And last time. Beautiful. Carefully bend the knees. Lower them onto the carriage. Nice. Keep your right foot where it is. Bring your left foot forward so that the toes are up on the front edge of the box just slightly. From here, we're going to carefully lift our back knee up, fingertips on the box, and we're going to press the back leg to straight and pull the back knee in. Pressing out and pulling in. Nice long spine here. Make sure those fingertips feel nice and light and that you have a good foot position on the carriage and on the edge of the reformer. Good for 4 and 3. Last time, pull the carriage in, carefully float the arms out in front of you, and again, press out and pull in, and press out and pull in for 4 and 3, the last 2, and last time. Bring your fingertips down. Carefully bring both knees back down onto the carriage to switch it out to the other side. So I'm going to bring my other foot forward. I like to have my toes up on the box just slightly. Not necessary, it just gives me a sense of stability there. Make sure your back foot feels stable. Float the back knee up. Come up to those fingertips again. And then again, we're going to straighten the back leg and bend the back knee. Inhaling and exhaling here. Let's do 4 more like this. And 3. The last 2. And last one. Bend the back knee in. Carefully floating those arms forward. Beautiful. And then press the back leg to straight and pull in. And out. And in. Nice and controlled. For 3. And 2. And last time. Fingertips come down. Knees come down. Very good job. And let's move that box over to the other side. So hopefully you'll be able to see me slightly. I'm going to line that box up again. In line with the edge of my carriage. It's pushed up against the reformer. I'm still on that one very light spring. I'm going to sit down on the box towards the front edge and roll my spine down. Outside hand comes behind the head. Inside hand grabs your loop. Your hand should be right above your shoulder in your starting position. From here, I'm up on my toes, and I'm just going to lower and lift my inside arm. Exhale as you lift. For 3 more. And 2. Last one. Opposite knee is going to start coming up as the arm comes down. one, keep the arm down by the side, lift the upper body up a little more, and then just tap and lift the toe. Last 3, and 2, and 1. Bring that toe back down, hand towards the ceiling. Let's add our rotation. Lift up and rotate, lower down and come center. Lift up and rotate, lower down and come center for 4, and 3. Good. Be careful that that shoulder isn't rising up to your ear. Last 2. Last 1, let's stay over in rotation and tap and lift the toe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice job. Carefully place that strap back, and let's roll up to seated. Very nice. From here, let's put our box back on, still in that short box position. I'm going to put on a red spring. So now I have a red and a yellow, or a heavy and a very light spring on. I'm going to take my first foot and put it onto my standing platform, and my other foot up against my short box. Make sure your short box is in a good position. Stand up nice and tall, hands to the hips. Let's press the carriage out and pull the carriage in, growing tall. And again, press the carriage out and pull the carriage in. Trying to work evenly through both legs here. So I'm pressing out with both hips and pulling in with both inner thighs. Pressing out with both hips, pulling in with both inner thighs for 4, and 3, and 2. Last time here. Bring the carriage almost all the way in so that you're a little away from your stopper. And now we're going to bring our hands forward to our heart center, sit down and back into a squat, not allowing that carriage to move, and then stand back up, keeping that carriage nice and quiet. Sit down and back, and stand up, and sit down and back, and stand up. Now I can tell my carriage is moving a little bit. I am doing my best not to allow that to happen. And 4, and 3, last 2, last time. Hold your squat, shift your weight into the foot that's on your standing platform, and then press out and in, and out and in. I'll open those arms out to the side. As you straighten that leg, you're going to rotate towards your bent knee and center. Rotate, center. Rotate, center for 8. See how low you can go in proper form for 6, 5, last 3, and 2, last 1. Hands back to heart center. Keep that leg straight and just come down and out an inch, pushing the box away from you just a little bit for 8, and 7, and 6. Keep breathing for 4, last 2, and last time. Carefully stand all the way up. Step the foot that's on the carriage back onto the floor. Step all the way off and come around to the other side. Good. So I'm going to stand on my standing platform first, and then my other foot's coming up against the box. I'm going to stand up nice and tall to begin. Make sure my feet are even, and then press out and pull in, growing as tall as I can through my spine. Zipping up my low belly. Inhale and exhale. For 4, and 3. Last time here. Bring the box almost all the way in. Keep the carriage still as we bend down into our squat position and stand back up. And again, bend and stand. Using those outer hips to hold the carriage stable. Let's do 3 more. And 2. Last one, stay low in your squat. Shift your weight into your platform leg and then straighten and bend your other leg. Chest is high. Beautiful. Start to open those arms out to a T. As you straighten the leg, let's rotate our torso towards our bent knee. Rotate. Rotate. For 4. And 3. Last time, hands come back to heart center. Keep that leg extended to the side. Press the carriage out and in just an inch here. For 8, 7, last 4, and 2, and last time. Stand all the way up. From here, I'm just going to have a seat on my box, facing front. I'm going to put my foot bar back up to its highest position. Good, and keep my springs the same. I'm going to bring my heels up a little onto the box here. My feet are sit bone distance apart. My heels are lifted slightly. I'm going to bring my hands forward so that my fingertips touch my foot bar. I'm going to slight forward lean, and then I'm going to hover my hips up off of the box. You can stay here with fingertips down or float those arms either forward or to your chest, and then lower down and up. Nice deep squat here. Good for 5, 4, 3, collarbones are wide, last 2, last 1. Shift your weight forward, place your hands on your foot bar, keep your back where it is in place, and then just press that carriage out from underneath you, coming into plank, and pull in, and out, and in. Let's do 4 more here. Last 2. Last time. Pull the carriage all the way in. Shift your weight back over your feet. Float your arms up. And 1 more round of squats for 6, 5. Last 3, 2, and 1. Hands back down to the foot bar, shift your body weight forward, press out into your plank, and pull in for 5, and 4, last 2, and last time. Beautiful job. Carefully bring that carriage in and just have a seat. Very nice. So let's take that box now, and we'll turn it into long box. Good. I'm going to take off 1 spring, so now I just have 1 red here. I'm going to lay down on my belly. Good. Inner thighs together, heels together, toes apart. Hands right in front of the shoulders. Let's press the carriage out. Long arms. Lift the carriage up, long arms. Keep the carriage in, bend the elbows. Press out. Lift up, bend the elbows. Press out, lift up, bend elbows. For 3, and 2. Last time. Reverse it. From here, you're close to your stopper, if not touching your stopper. Lift up to straight arms. Press the carriage out, lowering the chest down, and then bend the elbows to come in. Carriage stays close to the stopper. Lift up, press out to lower, and come in. For 3. And 2, it's a sagittal circle. Last time through. Beautiful job. Since we're here, I'm just going to reduce to 1 blue spring, 1 light spring. Take my heavy red off and take my foot bar down. Now I like to be positioned so my chest is right on the edge of the box. You can bring your chest slightly further forward. We're going to prep breaststroke here without any springs. So my inner thighs are together. I'm in external rotation. I'm going to float my hands right below my shoulders here. From here, I'm going to extend the arms long, lift the torso up, circling the arms around to my hips, slide the hands under the shoulders, and lower the chest. Let's do that a few more times. Inhale, extend forward, lift up, exhale, circle, and lower. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. For 3, 2, and last time. Beautiful job. From here, I'm going to prop myself up, come all the way off of the box, and we'll grab our straps. So what you will do is take your straps. The strap that's closest to you, you're going to take around your back. I'm going to put my thumbs into the loops. I have 1 strap behind me and 1 strap to my side. Then with my arms and my upper body, I'm going to take both hands and place them on the front corners of the box. From here, I should be able to slide my body up onto the reformer. Inner thighs together, externally rotated legs. Lift the belly up. Hands are right underneath the shoulders. Let's start just by inhaling, pressing the arms to straight, and exhaling, bending the elbows. Inhale and exhale. For 3 and 2. Last time like this. And we'll add on that back extension. So inhale, extend, lower, and bend. Inhale, extend, lower, and bend. 1 more like this. Beautiful. Now let's add in the arm circle. So the whole shebang. Hands right under the shoulders. Inhale, circle out, around and up, and then lower the chest as the hands come back under. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last 2. And last time. Beautiful job. From here, you can just step over your straps to stand up and come all the way home. Nice job. Place those straps back on your pegs. Let's put on 1, actually let's stay on that light spring. So 1 blue spring. Come have a seat on your box, this time facing back. Tailbone towards the front edge of the box. I'm going to lift my heels so that just my toes are down and grab onto my straps. Here. I'm going to choke up on my straps. Good. And roll my body back. So sitting up tall to begin, collarbones open. Tuck your tailbone under towards the backs of your knees and roll the spine down onto the box. At the bottom, let your head and chest and neck open if it feels comfortable for you. And then tuck the chin into the chest and let's peel the spine up off of the box. Let's do that 3 more times, nice and easy. Tuck the tail under, roll the spine back with control. Open the chest, open the heart, chin to chest, and roll up. Last 2. And 1 more time here. sitting up nice and tall. We're going to shift our body weight back slightly so that the weight of our body comes right behind the sit bones. We're going to try to balance here. So you've got some tension on those straps. Bring one knee into your chest, then carefully float the other knee into your chest. This is like you're rolling like a ball position. You're nice and tightly contracted here. And when you're ready, we're going to start to roll the body down. As we do so, we're going to extend those legs forward and then roll the body up, coming back into our little ball. Tailbone reaches under. Roll the spine down as you reach your legs forward. Roll your spine up and come into your little ball. We'll do 3 more with control. And 2. Last time here. Come up into your little ball. Lift your shins a little higher so you're in a bent leg teaser position, and then very smoothly and carefully bring your arms back towards your hips and forward. And back towards your hips and forward for 3. And 2. And last time. Arms come forward, toes find the headrest. And place those straps back. Beautiful job. From here, we're going to rotate all the way around. Foot bar should be down. Good. You're going to grab those straps one more time. Straps are in your hands. Move your tailbone forward to the front edge of your box, and we'll lay all the way down here. You want as much of your back on the box as possible. Arms reaching down by the sides, toes reaching over the foot bar. Now, even though when I'm in this nice open position, I still have some engagement through my inner thighs. My legs are long and I have a bit of tension in my straps. From here, I'm going to inhale and exhale. Sweep my arms down towards the floor as I lift my torso up, coming up into my teaser, and then slowly descending my arms and my legs back down. Inhale here, feel that beautiful release. Exhale, slight tension in your straps. Arms go down to come up. Body moves in one smooth transition, and then lower the body all the way back down. Let's do 2 more. Exhale. And inhale. Last time through here. And inhale. Beautiful job. Place those straps back. Always the toughest part of the class. Prop yourself all the way up. Let's come off to the side of our box. Standing at the end of our carriage. Shins about 1 inch away from the foot bar. Find stable weight between the front and the back of your feet. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, dive forward for the front edge of your box. Hands come onto the front edge. Press the box away from you, lengthening your spine. Find all that length from ribs to hips. And then roll and round the spine halfway up. And press the carriage back out again. And halfway up. And out again. Let's do 2 more here. Very nice job. From here, you're going to move both hands to the right corner of your box. Pull the carriage in, lifting the left side of your rib cage up to the ceiling, and then press out and lengthen. Inhale into the left ribs. Exhale, press the box away. Let's do 2 more here. And last time through. Good. Move your hands over to the right corner of the box. Find all that length, and then inhale and round, lifting the right side of the rib cage up, and exhale, press. Inhale, lift. press. Let's do 2 more here. And last time through. Separate your hands. Press the box out even further if you can, and just allow the head to come through the upper arms. Shifting your weight slightly to the right foot, and then slightly to the left. Good, finding your weight even through both feet. Drawing your navel up and in, and rolling the spine all the way up to stand. Great job today, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. It was challenging for me, for sure. Please leave comments and questions below, and comment what you'd like to see next, and I'd love to see you again. So thanks for coming. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.